First things first, I need to get some coffee. I've got the coffee, we can now begin. I'm Professorvoqas, and this is Harry Potter, Wizards Unite.
Hello, Professor. I didn't see you there.
Definitely a later start to this event. It's actually already Wednesday. Tuesdays are really just a bad day for me for events to start. I'm fine with events starting on Tuesdays, but for me, it won't start till 2 p.m. because I'm on Eastern Standard Time instead of Pacific. And on Tuesdays, I always have to work like a little bit after 2 and then kind of all the way till the night time. So I would have to either start at night or just start the next day, which is what we're doing right now, which is no big deal. I mean, especially for brilliant events, being a week long, it doesn't take that long to get everything done. I don't need that many days. So I've just opened up. I didn't even open up the game yesterday because I didn't want to miss any of this. Just essentially the beginning of it right here. We're getting reports of another surge. Harry's off pursuing a possible lead on the Unforgivable, but given its focus on the events of the 1994 Triwizard tournament, it's safe to assume that he's influencing the Calamity. What a relief. I'm not sure I have the energy to deal with the Dark Surge in addition to our investigation into how Kit Gerard ended up in a portrait at Hogwarts. Agreed. Though I'm more concerned about who sealed him in there. His memories have been completely obliviated, just like the informant who warned us about the Unforgivable. Could they have been responsible for the disappearance of the London Five too? Kit Gerard was part of the London Five. That's why it's so weird that he suddenly appeared. Sorry to interrupt, but it's an emergency. A major Muggle news outlet just published the first in a series of exposés that threaten to reveal the existence of magic. That's kind of what we're supposed to be preventing. Since the reporter Bryce Badeau documented Calamity activity, the French ministry is asking for your cooperation in handling the incident. I suppose my questions about Kit Gerard's disappearance will have to wait. Right now our focus must be on ending this surge and stopping these exposés before the international statute of secrecy is breached any further. All right. That's the first time they've had like the Muggle news get involved with this, so I don't know. I'm hoping they finish this storyline at some point and just move on to it's just something else, anything else, because we've really kind of gotten nowhere. It's starting to feel like the seasons of Lost, where I kind of it just, a whole season would go by and nothing happened, and that's kind of what's happened with a lot of this Calamity. So anyway, what do we got going here? Daily assignments? Nope. I want to go over to special assignments. Collect 2 ingredients, portmanteau. I'll do that in just a second. Brew tonic for trace detection 2 times. I did, even though I didn't open the game yesterday, I say I didn't open the game during the event is what I really meant. I did open it early in the morning and started brewing 2 tonics just so I knew whenever I opened it I would have 2 tonics ready to go. I think I might have a 3rd potion ready to go too. And then we got to get the 12 Brilliant Mad Eyes, which is why oh, look at that, port key unlocked. And actually, I can mention this real quick. You see all these port keys? Those are from the last event. So I have 1 more of the last event port key. I'm not even going to start walking it now, though. I'm going to open up all these in a second. And I'm going to go ahead and start walking Brilliant port keys. Number 1, they'll get me family experience, which will maybe help me with the runestones for task 2. Although I'll probably won't even have one walked by the time I might. I'm up here at Regency Park, the lake up here, amphitheater. Anyway, this is a good area. I can walk around the loop if I want, but I'm definitely going to pick up some port keys and start walking just to get that image down or get it ready so that I can place it when it does come time, when it gets to the bonus tasks. Yep, over here at Potions, you can see I actually did. That's right. I started the Barufios and 2 tonic for trace detections, and it was really, I say morning, it was like the night before at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I started all 3 of these, and then now, of course, they're done because that was a whole day of brewing. There we go, 2 tonics. And you can see I'm actually missing ingredients. That's really the thing. I need Snowdrop and Bitterroot, so I'm going to pick those up so I can start brewing more Extimulos because I need to brew in the 3rd set of tasks. I'm going to need to brew a bunch of potions anyway, so I better get going on that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started getting on these Mad-Eye Moody's. Hopefully I see more Mad-Eye Moody's than Goblet of Fires. I'm guessing I'll see about an even mix. That's usually what I see for event foundables up here at this particular location. I don't think it matters where. I usually see about an even mix. And then I'm going to end up picking some energy off the ground, which will get me those collect 2 portmanteau ingredients off the ground. So let's go ahead and get the Mad-Eye Moody's, and then we'll move on to the 2nd set of tasks. And I'm going to make sure to not open the registry during this whole time. did finish up the Mad Eye Moody Eyes, but I'm actually 16 out of 20 right now. But I do want to show you a screen I talked about in the guide for this. And this will just be moving forward for any event that wants you to go to the registry, or excuse me, any event that wants you to get runestones, which comes from rank ups in that family experience. When you don't want to go to the registry, I just want to show you the screen, because I talked about it, but I actually want you to see the screen. So here it is, I've returned it. Go to this reward screen right here. Now, when you get right here, 17 out of 20, if I hit that X at the bottom, it's just going to go back to the overworld map, because that's what it normally does. But if it's at 20 out of 20, and you get a new fragment, and then you even get another and another, anytime you hit that X, it's going to take you to the registry, which means, for me at least, I would need to, you know, do this swipe up and get to this screen, and then pop it out of there to force close it. For Android, obviously different. I'm not sure, I don't have an Android. So anyway, that is just one thing you might need to do if you don't want to go to the registry. I just managed to pull it off where I've got everything and I'm not maxed out yet. Over here at the special assignments, the first set of tasks, the 2 ingredients, of course, I picked up some energy off the ground, some Rumpenhorn, no problem. The tonic for trace detection, I collected those 2. I told you I was about to do that, and I did. And then the 12 brilliant Mad Eye Moody's Foundables, got all of those, some invigoration drafts, and congratulations, we finished the first set of tasks. We finished the first challenge. Although for me, I think this Triwizarding, even though there's 3 challenges, mine's going to be the first 2 tasks of the first challenge, task 3 and 4 are the second challenge, and then the bonus task will be like, it'll be like the maze, my 3rd challenge. Anyway, 2 restricted section books. Don't really need them. Even on the SOS tree, I've looked at that. There's not much I need or even want or care about that uses restricted section books, and I have enough to finish the combat adversary tree. Whatever. So 7,000 experience from traces on the map, 5 brilliant Triwizarding Secrets runestones. We're going to go see how many rank ups we get right now, and then Barufio's Brain Elixir. We're about to pop one. But so now we can finally go to the registry, because we can go to the registry because it doesn't matter when I go to events now. It's going to rank me up, and I'll be okay with that, because this is what would have happened if you get too many fragments and visit the registry. So that's 1 runestone, 2. Oh, it looks like I'm going to get 4, 3, 4, and then a little bit. Nice. So you can see, here's the weird thing. Look at that ratio, 17 out of 20, 4 out of 20. I saw 17 Mad Eye Moody's Eyes and 4 Goblet of Fire. I clicked on every purple beam, and I did return all of them. None of them departed on me. Just meaning, look at that ratio. Over at Port Keys, you can see I picked up a ton of brilliance, and I even unlocked one. So we're going to open it now, because it may give us enough family experience to pull off go ahead and getting that 5th runestone. Rack spurts, let's hit 5. Actually, let's not. We're going to back out, but I did want to show you. It is the Great Hall, and there's the candles floating. So just in case you're wondering what the port key was this time. But we're going to back out and just go quickly on this. 5. It only gave me 5. I did get the Fleur Decor. I mean, she's guaranteed anyway. So, and then I have the next one in the gold key. So we'll just continue to do that. So let's go back out to the main map. You can see I have a couple brilliant foundables. So right here, 7,000 wizarding experience, probably get that in a second. Barufio's 2 times, and then 1 more of the runestone, which means I just need to hit some of the brilliant foundables, not too many of them. So let's go ahead and pop this Barufio's. I'm not sure, I'll make it through most of it, but I do actually have to go to work in a little while. I'm hoping to get that 7,000 and that other, and then I'll just finish out the Barufio's on the way to work / out work a little. And then that second Barufio's I had talked about yesterday, waiting to pop that, immediately finish the 2nd set of tasks and go on to the 3rd set where I have to get the Goblet of Fire, and I'm going to grind foundables anyway, as just being a better use of it than just kind of randomly walking around on the 2nd set of tasks with the Barufio's. I'd rather be doing it while I'm still accomplishing that task as well, in addition to my time being limited. Anyway, I did just put the Barufio's on, so let's get catching some stuff, and we'll catch back up when I finish that 7,000 and that 5th runestone for the registry. That did not take long at all. But before we get to the event itself, I do want to show you something else in the registry over at Legends of Hogwarts. So the last event, the Snape's birthday, this page right here, we had done the Half-Blood Prince, we already had Harry, and then we got Snape, of course, and I needed 2 more Sirius Blacks. I literally just saw 2 of them in the last, like, 30 minutes, so got up to 22 out of 22, so I'm going to place his image. And then I had talked about not seeing Hedwig in forever, and today I've seen, I think, 3 or 4 already. So it's almost as if they've upped it just for me. I actually don't know if that's the case. Obviously, it is not. But the fact is, I did see the Siriuses, and now I'm starting to see Hedwig again, because I'm 9 Hedwig away now from getting this page to gold, the Potions Classroom. So I will just continue to keep working on the Hedwigs. But anyway, back to the event itself. If we go to the registry and go to events, it should rank me up 1 more time. Yep. I just got the last couple brilliants I needed. You didn't see them in the montage. I didn't think they were that exciting. So rank 6 and a little bit more. So that gets me the 5th one. The experience, the 7,000 experience, that Hagrid, I put a Trace Charm on him. And between the Brufios, Trace Charm on him producing a McGonagall, as well as a couple a little higher threat foundables, not severes or emergencies, but just the high threats. Between that, the 7,000 happened like that. And then I hit the 2 3-headed dogs after that you saw. So it was just crazy with experience, because even the 2 Hagrids and the McGonagall, each of them gave me almost 2,000 experience each, so that was huge. So anyway, come back over here. Let's go ahead and collect the silver key from getting the 7,000. Collect the 5 brilliant runestones, gets me 6 snowdrop, and then 2 Rufios. I'm still on the 1. I'm going to use the other one at the start of the next session to go through that, mainly because I don't have time to go through a whole nother Rufios and move on to the next section anyway. But speaking of Snowdrop and speaking of the next section, over here at Potions, I had already picked up some Snowdrop and Bitterroot, which I needed both of them, and then I just got that other Snowdrop, so you can see even for the Extimulo, I could brew 8 more. I just need some more Bitterroots. I have 15 Snowdrop after that 6, in addition to what I used to get, to get these 4 queued up, which I haven't entered the master notes, but that's okay. So, and the reason I'm doing that is because I need to brew 7 potions, so I just want these 4 to finish before I go in there. I mean, they don't have to be finished, but if they're finished when I come in, I can immediately collect them all, queue 3 more, and then I'm ready to go while I'm getting all the goblets of fire I need. So as I've done for the last couple events, the brilliant events, is when they have that Brufios and that second task, mainly because I'm not doing too much at once, I try to take it off in chunks. It makes it last longer. I have more gameplay over more days instead of doing it all at once. It's just my style of doing it. But when that happens, I usually do one of the Brufios and then the second one, which we will be doing tomorrow when we get into the 3rd set of tasks, and then the 4th set is just fortresses, so I'll be able to bust that out pretty quickly after I finish the 3rd. That takes potions and brewing them, which is just time gated then. I don't know if you guys can hear the noise in the background. The guys with the blowers are coming through. So we are going to end the video here. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Nox.